Ukraine's rescue operation turned into a complete failure. It's day 1347 of Russia's operation in Ukraine. Let's dive deeper. Recently, lots of bad things have been happening to Ukraine. The loss that was expected to be messy has turned into a complete chaos. And for many people, only Ukrainian command is to be blamed. On the Pokrovsk front, the situation for Ukrainian forces is extremely bad, as they likely have no way out. Let me explain. Previously, we saw when Russian forces made important advances from the northern and southern flank, Ukraine's last road was cut, and now only way remained was this 2 kilometers narrow gap. And given that there are still Ukrainian units holding a line 11 kilometers deep into the pocket, this drastically raises their chance of being completely encircled. However, yesterday we started receiving reports about Ukraine withdrawing their forces from Maryinka, but still no reports about this section. They were withdrawing from the open field to this settlement. However, a nightmare scenario unfolded when Russia decided to eliminate this option, as we saw Russian forces started attacking Ukraine's withdrawal points. But yesterday I said these were likely Russian DRGs ambushing and causing chaos. However, the latest report suggests these are proper attacks. In the latest report, it was confirmed that Russian forces managed to take these areas under their control. And as you can see, Ukraine's gap is narrowing rapidly. To give you a better understanding of the situation, recently a Russian drone unit shared a compilation footage of them striking retreating Ukrainian forces through open fields with FPV drones. Footage is more than 2 minutes long, with every second or so an accurate strike. According to the many sources, only Ukrainian higher-ups are to be blamed for this embarrassment. However, Ukrainian forces are doing everything to withdraw their forces safely. In order to counter Russia's recent attack towards their withdrawal point, they launched a counterattack. This was done with a team of Ukrainian Special Forces units getting dropped from a helicopter in the middle of this open field. This was done to clear and hold the line. However, this operation failed completely, as Russian FPV drones eliminated every single operator. Since then, many people have criticized this operation, saying it was very risky with almost no chance of it being successful. According to Russian sources, Ukrainian losses are very high. In my opinion, this is a very sad situation to be witnessing. However, Ukrainian sources refuse to acknowledge the situation by saying there is no operational encirclement anywhere in Pokrovsk, as the city holds. I think Ukraine can definitely transfer some of their forces from the northeastern flank and counterattack, just enough to withdraw their forces. Now moving to Velika-Novosilka front. Russian forces continue their offensive on Dnipro and Zaporizhzhia Oblast. Near the border, Russian forces are attacking every single area of the front. From Vishnava, Russian forces are attacking north. Recently, they managed to enter Novoalexandrivka from the south and push Ukrainian forces from high, as it is currently a gray zone. Meanwhile, from Yehorivka, Russian forces were able to enter the village from the east. Now a little south of the Huliapol section, Russian forces are closing in from the east. In the latest report, this big open field was captured. Russian sources say more advances are to be expected. Subscribe for more frontline updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.